What's up, everyone? This is Oscar, and today I wanted to give you a very short YouTube update because there will be some changes, or rather, the cadence and the quality too will be different. So, since November last year, you have seen my YouTube videos being uploaded every single day, more or less. And that is because I had originally this intention to use this YouTube channel as some kind of a venue for everyone who wanted to read my normal articles on the blog, but also wanted a visual element. So in other words, a complement to the podcast. This was what the YouTube was for. However, I realize now that there needs to be some kind of extra to the YouTube experience. And what do I mean by that? Because ultimately, anyone can upload videos. And that's the beauty of the internet and the beauty of the platform to allow it for it. But the thing is, most of us need very good videos. Or probably not need, but it would be much appreciated to pick the absolute best in terms of like quality, editing, aside from just the info stated. And that's something I've been looking towards the past half a year. And yeah, I've been going all about it for the past half a year. So with that, I wanted to announce that I'm no longer anymore, for the foreseeable future, who knows how it's going to take, going to be uploading videos daily, because I want to provide you with a better YouTube experience. And that is perfectly in line with the changes I made to my newsletter. If you don't know, there is a Total Living newsletter, which previously showed you the article of the day to your inbox, just straight to that, as some kind of major convenience. But I realized even there that it could be something worth considering to add something more to it. For instance, like special treats, exclusive stuff that only newsletter subscribers can get to. So what I did is every Sunday from now on, I will do a deep dive of the 7 articles, one of the 7 articles rather, that was performing the absolute best, and thus expand on it, because I previously validated that it resonated a lot with a lot of you, and it's going to be worth putting in extra time to it in order to make the most of it. So this deep dive and the weekly roundup of the other articles, plus the reading and listening tips, is what the newsletter is going to contain every week. So if you're not subscribed and want to read the highly exclusive digest, feel free to click the link in the description to the newsletter. But here is where it gets interesting. I realized that the same deep dive could 1 week later become a YouTube video. It's like you can take a particular theme, because it's going to expand to probably 10 minutes nonetheless, so it's very good for watch time, at least for its current state as of 2022. And from there, you can do a lot of different bells and whistles, for instance, like editing, B-rolls, other angles, and probably a lot of creative elements that are previously hard to do when you're on a very tight daily cadence and don't really have the team enough to support it. So as of now, I have a very wonderful editor, and I look forward that we've together made the conclusion that it will be the best for both of us to have this kind of weekly cadence from now on, with more bells and whistles to the article that performed the best is based around that. So what does this mean for you? It means that if you subscribe to the newsletter, you will get the exclusive deep dive each week. But if you still subscribe to the YouTube channel, you will receive 1 week later, yes, 1 week later, the YouTube version of it. It's like if you want to read it first, you go to the newsletter, and 1 week later, you watch it on the YouTube. So compared to the podcast, because podcasts will stay the same, these are the audio versions of the articles. That's the purpose of the podcast. So they will continue as usual. But here in this YouTube channel, it's going to be an expanded version. That's, by the way, not going to be in the podcast. So that's kind of an exclusive thing right there. So this is in order to provide you with the best reading and watching experience, in order to become total life enjoyers today and practice the total living in all its form and shapes. So yeah, that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover in this update. So if you see, like, for the next week or so that the channel has not been uploading, just know that it's going to take a while until the magic premiere date, which is, as of this, and it might change probably one day before, one day after, but it's going to be Saturday the 28th of May. Saturday the 28th of May. And every Saturday from now on is going to include the YouTube version. So in other words, you got something to look forward there. So as I previously said, this was it. And I sincerely wish that you have a wonderful day, week, and life going forward. Thank you.